Caroline Leavitt, the spokesperson for the White House, has been saying a short time ago that there is a lot of activity, frantic activity, as world leaders have been ringing, either trying to speak to the president or some of the people around him. She also said that the White House's trade team, the officials in the White House, are continuing to meet still meeting right now. It looks like they haven't yet completely decided what it will be, but Donald Trump's New World Order in terms of trade is set to be announced within hours, and it could, of course, have a devastating impact on Australia. This is a real issue. This is not just about numbers and, you know, the amount of the tariff. If America puts up tariffs that affect a country like Australia, we're currently paying 10%, that baseline rate that everybody's paying. If they put that up to 15 or 20% for everybody, including Australia, Australians will lose their jobs. A lot of Australians who are dependent on those exports will suffer. And so this is a very real issue for Australia.
Do we know where Australia stands? Even as late as yesterday, officials, members of the government were still trying to work out exactly what might be coming down the pipe.
Well, Australia has made clear, the Prime Minister Albanese has made clear that there should be zero tariffs because, in fact, we buy more from the United States than we sell to the United States. We have a trade surplus. However, whatever the result today, if America does put up tariffs on Australia, I think we'll see a pretty vigorous discussion in Australia, and it will focus, I think, on the Prime Minister. Going on to 7 months now of this new administration, Australia's meant to be one of America's closest friends. Why cannot the Australian Prime Minister get to have a meeting with the US President? I think that'll be a question that a lot of people are asking. They were meant to have one a short time ago, a few weeks ago in Canada. That was cancelled because of America's plans to bomb the Iranian nuclear facilities. But still, there's something seriously amiss here when we are meant to be. We've got the Pine Gap facility in Central Australia. We've got as many as 2,000 US Marines in the north of the country. We've signed this big AUKUS deal with America. Why can't the Australian Prime Minister get a meeting with the US President to discuss these issues?